This is what the cow pattern looks like, but it's called Beau the Bunny. Look how gorgeous the pink with the gold is. My hair is wet, there's scratches on my face. What a great way to start a video. In this video, I'm mostly going to be market prepping because today is Monday. I have a market this Saturday. So yeah, I'll be taking you to that. But until then, I have some stuff to do. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. But first I want to show you what I made yesterday while I was taking a break from filming. First, I finally made the Nooks Hooks elephant pattern. It's a free one on Instagram. I'll link it. But it's really cute. It's so small. I also finally finished my string of pearls that I've been working on for like a few weeks now. I wasn't working on it consistently, but I was working on it on and off. So, but I wanted to use like this new yarn. It's a variegated white to green, but I'm like, that's a little bit too much white, especially if I'm going to be using a white pot. So I also used just a straight green color. I think it turned out very pretty. And I'm glad I finally finished it because one of my plants sold it with the last market. And you can see that last market in this video there. So yeah, I needed to restock. The other thing I've been working on, I'm officially going to be launching the updated cow and Highland cow pattern that I wrote. I've been working on updating it because it's one of my first patterns I ever launched, and I had some improvements I could make, and I also wanted to add a Highland cow variant. So that's going to be launching, and it's also going to be a free pattern on the Instagram. There is going to be a PDF version if you want to purchase that, but it will be available for free if you want to try it out. It's going to be launching on Wednesday, which is going to be May 8th. I'm 99% sure that this video is coming out after that. So it will be out, and I will link it in both versions if you want to do the PDF or if you want to try the free version. In case you haven't seen any of my content before, this is what the cow pattern looks like. The top one is the Highland. The other two are just the classic cow. I gave options for how long the hair can be in the pattern. This is the shorter hair, but it's got this big nose. It's just a bean. So yeah, that's what the pattern looks like. I'm excited. The testers have been great. They were the testers, well, most of them were testers from the original version. You can see all their work on the post. So I'm excited. I've been waiting to choose a date to post it, and I finally decided on this Wednesday. So yeah, there's a few things I still need to do. I updated the Etsy listing already. It's not published yet, obviously, but it will be ready. I also updated the Ko-Fi listing. I scheduled the Instagram post. So hopefully everything will be ready to go. I think that's all for now. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing next. I could crochet. I could go and start setting up my table for the mock setup for my market, because it's going to be a 10 by 10 space again. And as you saw, if you watched my other video, the last one was a 10 by 10 space, but I wasn't 100% happy with how the setup was. I kind of would prefer to be behind the table so I can actually see everything. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. So that's going to be a bit of an experiment this week. I could just crochet. Oh my goodness. I could be irresponsible. And instead of working on market prep, I could work on writing my new pattern idea. That is an option. I've been very excited for it. It's going to be a badger. I've been sketching it out. I think I know what I want to do for it. Like, stylistically. I could be irresponsible and do that instead of market prep. I might do that because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for my markets to be over, but like, there's not very much I need to restock on. I kind of want to do the badger. I might do that. But that's all for now. I'll be back in a bit. Today is Tuesday, May 7th. I was working on starting to make a first draft of my badger pattern yesterday. This is what it's looking like so far. I really like the head. Obviously it's not done, but that's a little sneak peek. Also, I decided to get a crochet pattern. It was on sale, okay? But I saw Old Soul Factory on YouTube made one of these in their most recent video. And I'm like, that's really cute. And so I got it. I got the pattern. Let me show you. So this is a pattern by the CrochetCode AU, I think, on Etsy. But it's called Beau the Bunny. It's so cute. And it's low sew. You only have to sew on the head from what I've heard. So it's just super cute, and I've been wanting a different bunny pattern. So I'm gonna make it. I'm excited. I'm going to be using this yarn. It's like a cream mixed with a light tan. It's called Beach Foam in Burnette Blanket. I thought about doing like proper color changes, but I kind of wanted to just do a solid color. But I'm like, a solid color is kind of boring, and so I'm doing a variegated color, which is still technically a solid color because I'm only using one yarn. Anyway, that's what I'm making. I will check in later. It's a few hours later, but I finished the bunny. I gave it a pink nose. I was thinking about doing brown, but then my family was like, maybe a pink one would be cute. So it has a pink nose. It's so cute. I love its little tail. It's precious. I love it. Also, I got an exciting package. So I pre-ordered this a little while ago, and I've been seeing everyone else on Instagram getting theirs, and I'm like, I was feeling a bit jealous. But then the thing came today. So these are designed by Looped with Love AU on Instagram. But it's a yarn chicken, because, you know, yarn chicken. If you didn't know, yarn chicken is when you are almost out of yarn and you're not sure if you're going to have enough to finish your project. So this is extremely funny. I love it. Also, yeah, I got the sticker because it was the pre-order, but look how gorgeous the pink with the gold is. And it has a bow, and it has a little heart on its tail. Also, I love this part. It has a heart clasp. It's so good. I'm gonna put it on my pin board. I love enamel pins, and this one is my first crochet one that I've ever gotten, so good. I want to make another bunny. I'm just trying to decide what color to make it in. I feel like this is always the dilemma with me. If you have any color suggestions for me to make bunnies in the future, let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm gonna take a look at my yarn stash and see if I can find something that I like. Today is Thursday. I didn't film at all yesterday because I was busy doing boring stuff. It wasn't crochet. I did make this bunny though. I was thinking about making a pink one, but I wanted to use the new, well, it's not new. I wanted to use the tie-dye-ish yarn that I got the other day for the first time, and so I did that. It turned out really cute. I put up a poll on my Instagram. I was asking on my Instagram what colors people might want to see, and quite a few people said gray. And so I chose some gray, and I asked, hey, which one do you want? So I need to check which one won. So I'll probably work on that later today. I also need to do the table setup test thing for the market this Saturday. I'm working on that a little bit. Nothing really exciting. I was literally just putting up tables and seeing what orientation of the table I wanted. I finally settled on just doing one 8-foot table, keeping it simple. Yeah, but I need to set that up and actually set up the shelves and everything to see if it'll look okay. So that's part of the plan for today. Hopefully I get that done because I only have like 2 days before the market. Because I don't need to prep a lot this week for the market, I've been kind of just chill. So luckily I haven't had to crochet like mad, but at the same time I haven't had to crochet. So not the most fun thing, but I've been productive in other areas, so it's okay. I will see you later. It's a few hours later. I just finished setting up and taking down my table mock setup, and I forgot to film any of it. Oh well. I did take a photo, so I'll put it on screen for you now. It's a pretty bad photo. I literally just took it so that I knew where everything goes on market day. But I'm sorry I forgot. You will get to hopefully see the before setup on market day though, so look forward to that. I wanted to crochet another bunny, a gray one. I need to check which gray yarn won the poll. It was this one. It's mostly gray with like some white and brown spots. It's called Pebble Dot in Burnout Baby Blanket. Yeah, I'm gonna get started. Hi everyone, it's a few days after the market, and I came on here to share with you some of the stuff that happened. So first things first, percentage paid with card was 81%, and cash was 19%. Usually it's closer to 50-50. And I did notice that a lot of people were using card at this market, so I mean that makes sense. I'm going to tell you how many of each item sold, but it's going to be in order of amount of dollar profit. And this isn't including anything I didn't sell. First things first, I sold 1 marble donut, 2 Mobius strips, and both of those are fidget toys that I make, 1 bird, 1 bumblebee, 2 pops, both of those were mushrooms, and 2 friends came up and bought them together, so that was really fun. I sold 1 ferret, 2 of my plant-tailed rats, or mice, whatever you prefer. I sold 1 hanging plant, and fun story about that one, I was making it during the market, and I basically put it up on my display, and as soon as I did that, well, and a few minutes later it sold. So that was fun. I sold 1 soot sprite, and I only had 1. 1 moth, it was the rosy maple moth. 2 axolotls, and that was to the same person. I sold 1 of my bigger turtles. It's the Tiana the turtle pattern by All From Jade. I haven't sold one of those in a while, so I was really glad about that. I sold 3 chickens, 11 of my miniatures, and 4 cats. So cats got the most profit today, and miniatures was second most profit today. Yeah, that's the list of everything that sold. And the number of total sales, not individual items, but the number of like transactions that were made, was 23. And the average sale was about $20 Canadian. I've been debating whether or not I should keep sharing my total profits. I'm just worried that it's not helpful and that people will see it more as competition and comparison instead of actually being helpful. So I'm gonna try not doing that for this video. So those are some of the breakdowns and statistics of the market. Now, my thoughts on this market. It was a pretty big venue. It was a curling club in like one of the rinks without the ice. So yeah, it was one of the bigger venues I've been at. Probably the biggest venue I've been at. Also, interesting, I was basically the only crocheter. There was one other person there, but they did like other stuff too. So I was the only full crochet artist. So maybe that boosted my sales a bit. But overall, it was an awesome market for me. It was not the best market I've done so far this year, but it is the second best. So, and I've done 5 markets so far this year. Let's just say I felt like a really good market. I'll probably do it again next year. I think that's all for now though. Let me know if there was anything else that you would like to know about the market that I left out. And also I'll try and answer your questions if you have any in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know that too. But for now, that's all. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked this video and you would like to see more in the future, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you can hang out with me in the future. But that's all for now. Bye.